What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Percy back, man. Listen, we here for episode 2. All right, Motion for You podcast. Listen, episode 1 was crazy. All right, we dropping a full one tomorrow, Friday. All right, so today on episode 2, listen, we got a special guest. We got my main man, my right hand man since before COVID, 2017 all the way through 2019. Man, listen, this is my right hand man right here. Listen, my boy Dom is here. What's good, Dom?
What's good, bro?
How we doing, man? Listen,
Good.
I'm glad to have you here, bro. Like, it's super excited. We talked about this. You know what I'm saying? My boy, listen, if you don't know who Dom is, you're getting ready to know. All right. One of the best upcoming trainers here in Charlotte. All right. Eat Academy. My boy's a state championship over at Mallet Creek. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to what they did this year and Coach KD and the things that they've done. So we're happy to have you, man. So just kind of, kind of give us some background, kind of talk to us, your name, where you from, things like that.
Yeah, so my name Dominique, you know what I'm saying? I go by Nikko. Most people know me by Nikko. Elite Trainer Nikko
There
on
we go.
Instagram.
Yeah.
So I grew up in Denver, North Carolina. People don't know where
Word.
that's at, but it's
Yeah.
it's
Right
right
outside of
outside
Lake
of
Norman.
Charlotte.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right outside over
Right
there.
outside
Yeah.
of Charlotte, whatever. I went to East Lincoln High School, played basketball, football there.
Word.
And then I ain't playing college, decided just to go to school.
Yeah.
Senior year came out with a football injury. So I just decided to go to school after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest is history.
Rest is history.
That's dope, man. I think since the beginning, man, since when we first met as interns, I've always thought you had a dope journey, bro. And the one thing that I admired about you is just your work ethic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Staying in the gym, long hours and things like that. So I'm happy to be here, man. We definitely excited to be here. So let's go ahead and just dive into it, man. Kind of take us through, like your family life, your upbringing, how those experiences kind of made you into who you are today.
Yeah. So I had both my parents growing up.
Word.
Chat. It's cool. It's cool to have both parents and be, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Have
sir.
a good life, you know what I'm saying? But it was cool, whatever. Middle class. Came with my mom. She used to be a police officer. My
sure.
dad was in the army.
Yeah.
So it's a little strict around there.
There you go.
But yeah, so grew up. I got 6 brothers and sisters. Shout out to them.
Oh man, yeah, y'all deep.
Yeah, I'm the youngest. So 3 brothers, 3 sisters. So yeah, I got,
Word.
you know what I'm saying? Got the young man stuff.
Yeah.
So coming up, like I said, played basketball, football. Basketball was my first love.
For
I didn't
sure.
start playing football until probably like middle school, I think.
For sure.
Yeah, middle school. Went to high school, played all 4 years there. Basketball and football. Won a state championship in football my
That's
junior
dope.
year in high school.
Yeah.
And then went to college. Went to Fayetteville State for a year. Then I transferred to Western Carolina.
There we go.
And then my last year in Western Carolina, that's when I got the intern with KD. Shout out to KD.
Shout out to KD.
Yeah, shout out to KD. And then that's when I met you, and that's when I got into training.
Word.
Training, it was not planned at all.
Yeah.
I was just trying to graduate.
That's
so
it.
I needed the intern. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't that crazy how God works? You had it for one thing, and then you end up channeling and shifting gears and getting into a whole nother thing. So I think that's super dope, bro. I think you said something profound just about how you transition into training and then it became something that you love. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. By the way, while we on the subject, listen, shout out Katie Dixon. Listen, she's the GOAT. I ain't gonna lie, and I never said this publicly, but she deserves her flowers. And I just want to say that she gave us an opportunity of a lifetime. And without her and her platform, you don't see us to where we at. So I got to shout out to you, Katie. That's real life. I owe you that. That's real life. All right, so kind of shifting gears, Dom. You mentioned how you played you had dual sports, so you played football and basketball. At one point, were you able to look and say, I really want to focus on hoops for real, and on that scene? Because I know you were good at both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really never like focused on one sport all through high
sure.
school. To be honest, if I wouldn't have got injured my senior year, I probably would have played football going to college.
Word.
So I started to love it after we won the state championship. It was like, oh yeah, I got to keep playing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I got hurt my senior year, whatever. But and then after that, I was just playing basketball for fun.
Yeah.
Going through college and stuff, and then when I came out of college, I decided I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna see if I can take this serious for a minute. You know what I'm saying? See if I can maybe get overseas or just get an experience to play against, like, you know what I'm saying, pro players and stuff. So then I went to a few tryouts and stuff to like TBL. One of those tryouts I went to was in Boston. With the Boston, got invited to a training camp. Went
Word.
there.
That's
That was
dope.
a great experience, man. Great
Yeah.
experience. A lot of good players, a lot of athletes, stuff like that. And yeah, that's really it.
Nah, that's dope. So you say you went over to Boston. So kind of take us to like what. So what was something you took away from that? Even though you probably didn't go at like it probably didn't go as what you had thought it would be. But
Yeah.
what is probably something a life lesson or anything that you learned in that experience where you like you know what I learned something out of that.
Probably just don't be afraid to try something new.
Word.
That was my experience going to Boston. That was my first time ever getting on the plane. I
Yo,
went
that's
by
tough.
myself, you know what I'm saying? All
Yeah.
that. So I met new people out there and you know what I'm saying, networked and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was a great experience. It was
That's
great
super dope,
experience.
bro.
Yeah.
That's super dope. Listen, never be afraid to try new things in life. You got to be able to do that. So that's super dope, bro. Okay, so kind of shifting gears, we're going on to our next question. So just like how we said in our earlier in our episode, we both started off as interns together, and trust me, if you know, we were in there literally from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day, and that's not an exaggeration. So kind of take us through that, man. Just how what really made you fall in love with really training.
So like I said, I started playing basketball for fun. At the same time, I was trying to maybe see if I can touch overseas or something. So
Word.
not only was we over there training kids, we was getting trained ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We was working
Yes.
out, putting in work just like the other players.
Yeah.
And I just started to fall in love with it like more and more again because I started seeing myself get better and better and better.
Yeah.
And then I started building relationships with new people, the kids and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And then just watching the kids like grow up and like just progress.
For sure.
That's like the main thing that I love to see is like seeing the
Yeah.
kids progress throughout the years and
Uh-huh.
throughout the time that they was coming at eat and stuff like that.
Word.
So yeah, that's what drew me to training.
Word. Yeah, that's dope, man. Listen, people that don't know, we was in there every day, and I think the beauty of it was, I know for Dom, man, he was one of those people, man. He sponged everything in, and he was able to kind of really harness in on his craft. And honestly, brother, man, you are one of the few people that I've seen actually like really study this game, dissect it, and really, utilize those things that people taught you that you learned and you incorporate it like even with your own training.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And the one thing from a brother standpoint, I feel like that was super dope, bro. Like
for sure.
I've always been a big fan of your work. I feel like iron sharpens iron. And you
Yeah,
always made my skills 10 times better. Cause if it was something I didn't know, you would break it down like, nah, P, you should do it this way, or even vice
right.
versa. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely hits a little different, man. Shout out my boy Dom. That's real
We learn
talk.
from the best, man.
Come on,
KD,
listen,
KD,
KD,
Dewan,
Dewan. Listen, if you know
Hassan.
about the point guard, listen, he and honestly, I gotta shout out Juan too, because he really coached me and me and Dom through this whole thing. Like, and for him, he put us in the fire. Like, he really literally threw us in
Literally.
the fire one day, and he told us, like, "Yo, bro, it's on y'all." He took 2 months where he mentored us and showed us, but after that second month, it was like, "Yo, bro, here come the clients. Now you got to show me what you can do." And I think that was probably the best push that we ever could have got. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely grateful for that experience for sure, for sure, for sure. I bet. So going into more into a training coaching role, I know you developed a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying? Kind of take us through some players that or it could be anybody that you kind of seen grow from the beginning all the way to the end, and kind of take
Yeah.
us through that process.
Well, I gotta start my number one. That's Kiki.
Yes, shout
Everybody
out
know
Kiki.
Kiki, man. So
Yes.
I started training with Kiki. I think the summer going into her ninth grade year.
Word.
Yeah, we was putting in work, early mornings, late nights, after practices,
Yeah.
after games. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Putting in work and just seeing her progress it was like it's crazy. Like you know
Yeah.
how long you know her.
I remember when
That
she first
progression is
came in as
crazy.
a
Yeah,
middle schooler, bro. And
yeah,
it was like, okay, this kid, she has a lot of potential,
yeah,
but you literally were hands on and you literally showed her the ropes.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I told you this a while back. And I told you, I said, bro, you changed her life trajectory.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you made basketball a viable option.
yeah.
So for me, when I saw that, that was huge, bro.
Yeah, when I first after the first session training her, bro, it was like, bro, she got it. She didn't even know she had it at the time. Like she
Yeah.
got it, and just
Mm-hmm.
seeing her progress through there, and now she got a full scholarship to Georgia Southern.
That's dope.
So now she'll be
D1.
off. Yep, she'll be
Yeah.
off over there. And then another somebody, we both had to play a part in this. Jacine.
Oh yeah, Ja Boogie.
Yep.
Shout out Ja Boogie,
Shout
man.
out to Ja, man.
Yes, sir.
Jacine was in the what, 7th grade?
Seventh grade. And
like
listen, if you know Jacine and his pops, he was in there 3 or 4 times a day. We used to tell Jacine, yo, bro, you got to go home.
Yeah.
Get some rest, bro. Because you working yourself like a machine. But yeah, man, I remember like we used to tag team on those workouts. You know what I'm saying? Push him. And, you know, it's beautiful to see, because you see those kids who started there in that position, and you see where they are now. And it's like, man, like you not only did you train them, but you had a good impact on them.
Yeah.
And they forever remember those things. You know, sometimes Jacima texts me every now and then and be like, hey, man, just checking in. And that's what it's really about. You know what I'm saying? I know for Kiki, she's starting to understand it, but she's going to look back like 4 years from now and be like, man, I'm so glad that Dom took the time to show me the game and show me how to be a good person, you know, because really before that, man, nobody really knew about Kiki like that in her situation, but you put her on the map and you showed her the ropes. So
I want to shout out one more person too.
Yeah.
My boy Sawyer.
Yeah. Oh, Sawyer, Independence. Yes. Shout out Sawyer, bro.
Sawyer,
another Eat native, bro, who started there in like 6th grade, and you stayed consistent with him. Yeah.
Sawyer been putting in that work, man.
Yeah. That's dope, man. My boy, sir, look, my boy tatted and all now. I seen him the other day. My boy got the little haircut, earrings, tatted. I said, okay, Sawyer, I see you, bro. Yeah, nah, that's dope. All right, so kind of switching gears now, man. Now you get into some coaching as well.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know you're coaching over the AAU team over for Team E, coaching the girls side. You just won a state championship. Congrats on that. So kind of take us through, you know, how that kind of went this year and the behind the scenes and what it took to win a state championship.
So for one, again, coaching was never planned. Like if you would asked me 3-4 years ago if I wanted to coach, I was like, no, because it's stressful, bro.
Right.
It can get stressful.
Yeah.
You know? So Katie had asked me a few years ago if I want. Well, first I started coaching AAU first.
Word.
So I started. She asked me to coach AAU Team E, and I had a few good players on there. We had a solid team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was my first year coaching with Audrey. Yep. Shout out to Audrey too.
Yep.
We coached a team there. We didn't do too much traveling. We just played like local and stuff like that. A couple of girls out there. I think a couple girls on the team got full scholarships, I think.
Word.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Kiki was one of them.
Yeah.
When she first started. Coached with Team Eat for, I think it's 4 years now.
Yeah.
4 years. And then
dope.
Eventually transitioned to high school, which was when Katie asked me to come to Creek.
Got you.
Like, so I came to Creek. Coached with Audrey again, first year with JV. It was a little up and down season then. We only had like 7 players playing that year. And then this past year, my JV team, we went 15-1.
That's dope.
Yeah. So we went in, put in that work. Yeah. We was on everybody next after that. But,
Word.
And then
and Dewan's daughter was on that team too. Lele.
Yeah,
Lele was on that team. We see you, Lele. Matter of fact, you got to get back in that gym. I seen you the other day. It's time to get back in the lab.
Yeah, Lele was my starting point guard.
Word.
Yeah. And then what happened? So then meantime I was assistant with the varsity.
Yeah.
Varsity team. Then we probably lost 5-6 games or something like that. We traveled to DC, Raleigh.
Word.
We played some good comp.
Play some good smoke. That's what it's about. Yeah. Playing a national schedule.
The whole year, beginning of the season, like we were telling ourselves, like, yo, this the year we're gonna win state.
Yeah.
Kept telling ourselves, you know what I'm saying, we put in countless hours and stuff like that, and end up going through playoffs, getting to the state championship, and grinded out in the state championship. It wasn't easy, but we grinded it out.
Got the job done. I watched it on the live stream, man. Y'all listen. Y'all willed those girls to win. 2 big free throws down the stretch. And I know that was just a great feeling, man. So kudos to y'all, bro. Like, congratulations. That's not something everybody gets to achieve. And, you know, I know y'all got some powerhouses coming back. I know y'all got a good team coming back next year. So what do you think are the keys to repeat then? What y'all got to do?
Same thing. Just we focus on a lot of the little things. You know what I'm saying? Just not even like having like, not even the skill part comes, but like little things that just keep staying consistent.
Yeah.
Discipline. You know what I'm saying? Putting in extra work. Just stuff like that. Just focusing on making sure that the team is like coming together and playing as one.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing just to bring back next year.
For sure. That's dope.
We're gonna have talent for sure. So
Oh yeah, you're gonna have that for sure.
Yeah.
Listen, man, make sure y'all check it out over at Malik Creek Women's Program, man. All the upcoming for the middle school girls, if you in that area, listen, that's where you need to be over there. All right. So definitely check them out this off-season team camp. Go check them out for sure. All right. Now, here's where it gets spicy. So here's what we got now. We are going right now to the part of the podcast that everybody talks about the most so far, aka hot takes, aka full court press. Now, episode 1 was crazy. We had some crazy takes. So we gonna see what it does today. But I ain't gonna. I think my boy Dom gonna do good today. You know what I'm saying? So all right, here we go. I'm gonna ask you 3 questions. All right. First question: top 3 hoops movies. Like top 3. What's like what you putting at the top of the list?
I gotta go with Coach Carter.
Oh yes, Coach Carter.
He Got Game. And More Than a Game with LeBron.
Oh
yeah, I gotta go with those
3. I'm not gonna lie, that's cold. That More Than a Game documentary was crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. That More Than a Game was like, because when you saw LeBron and his teammates and how they came up, they kind of gave you like a different feeling. Like it was like, yo, like, okay, this is what it is. Now, okay, that's valid. I like that. That's good. You doing good so far. All right, bet. Here's where it get real. All right. Top 5 greatest rappers of all time.
All right, so this is just for me.
This your list.
This is who I listen to.
Okay, baby, bet.
I don't care what nobody else say.
Word.
But I gotta go with Drake, Future, J. Cole. Who else? I listen to Lil Baby a lot.
Gotta go, Lil Baby.
And my number 1 all time is Lil Wayne.
Word. That's a valid list. Wayne is goated, bro. Yeah, I think like in this generation, like obviously like early 2000s is what I came up in, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Wayne is really goated. You know what I'm saying? So I think your top 5 was definitely valid. Okay, you gotta throw Drake in there.
Got to.
If you don't like Drake, you're tripping. That's just what it is. I will argue that down any day of the week. You gotta like Drake. All right. This last question is gonna keep us at the edge of our seat. All right. You and Kiki, 1-on-1. We go on to 10. Who wins and what's the final score?
Come on, bro.
Hey, I'm just asking, bro. Like right now, she said lace up. Kiki, this is for you. If she said lace up, Dom, right now, 1-on-1, we go on to 10. 3 dribbles. What's the score? Who winning?
Man, that's 10-0. Easy.
Wow.
10-0.
That is crazy work.
Y'all
Kiki,
hear it, man.
Kiki.
10-0, man.
Kiki, Kiki, I know you're gonna be listening to this. If that man say he gonna beat you 10-0.
And that's shooting with all left-hand jumpers.
Yo, what? Left-hand jumpers?
Left-hand jumpers.
That's disrespectful, Dom. Oh my. Kiki, I ain't gonna lie. When she sees it, she's going to be livid.
Tight.
I'm not gonna. I hope she responds too. I need to see this. Listen, we're gonna clip this. We're dropping this when we do our little when we do our refresher and we do our take before. Kiki, left-handed, I know you're not going for that. If I were to do an honest assessment, I'm going money line Dom for sure. I think she get 4.
They should get
4. 10-4 at least, because she gonna hit a couple step backs. You're gonna put your hand down a couple times. She gonna hit it. I'm going 10-4. She get 2 twos.
I give her 2.
2?
2 max. 2 max.
That is good stuff. Wow. I think that's I think that's a crazy hot take. I like that. Okay. Yeah. All right, bet. So kind of winding down, man. What advice would you give out here to the youth, man? Just some words of encouragement, whether it be basketball related, life related. Yeah. Like, what is something that you believe in wholeheartedly that'll probably inspire somebody else?
So number 1 thing I would say, just be yourself, y'all. Just like,
yeah,
you don't gotta walk around and just fake it to people. Like, be yourself, be genuine.
Yeah.
As far as like life and stuff too, like discipline and consistency. Bring that with everything that you do. Discipline, consistency, and that's going to pave the way for you to be successful.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So just keep those 3 things in mind. And then if you're spiritual, you know what I'm saying? Hey, keep God first.
All the time.
For sure. Keep God first. Yeah. Keep God first. Believe in him. And he'll believe in you and make things happen for you. So
that's super dope, bro. Yeah. I think you said something, man. You got to be consistent. Anything you do in life, you have to be consistent. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So make sure, man, y'all take heed to that. you know what I'm saying, use that advice and apply it, man. Well, episode 2, we here, man. We appreciate you, Dom, coming on here, bro. We locked and loaded. Y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, Motion for Youth. Keep following the IG page, Motion_for Youth. We appreciate all the feedback. If you got an idea who you want to come on episode 3, let me know. I'm always taking suggestions. And we out. Yeah, that was good.